Come on, let's go tell the world.
Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT or visit ingdirect.com. Save your money.
All right, we're back, and we're fighting fat and cellulite. Try saying that 5 times fast. Dr. Roman Chubati is back from AestheticMD today, and we're talking about spot fat reduction. It's called adipose therapy, and you've brought along Dr. Ross MacArthur and also one of your patients, Beth Church. So thank you all for being here today.
Dr. Ross is also a patient.
And also a patient, and we're going to get into your procedure in just a little bit. Why don't we start first about adipose therapy, because this is surgery without, it's the look of surgery without surgery.
Correct. I'd like to put up a diagram to kind of explain what we're doing here.
That would be perfect.
Okay.
So we'll talk about this particular graphic that we have. It's about fat.
Right. You have the hip there, and then you have the stomach. The first one will show where the saddlebag is. There's 3 layers of fat, the yellow, and there's a pink, and there's some fat behind that.
Right.
And on the stomach you have the yellow, the pink, and then behind that. The 3 areas are subcuticular fat, right under the skin, the reserve fat layer, and the omental fat layer. The omental fat layer you can do nothing about other than diet. The reserve fat is what we're treating with adipose therapy. Go ahead.
A lot of people, a lot of women I know will empathize with this particular segment, because a lot of us have kind of that, you know, you carry a little bit on the hip there, and you were saying that some of it you can't do anything about. But tell me where exactly this particular therapy will help.
Well, no, it's exactly targets these areas that other treatments don't help. Liposuction will help in extreme cases sometimes, but shouldn't be done in the hip areas because it can, in fact, impede the circulation and make cellulite worse.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's definitely something you don't want to do. So what happens during the procedure?
Okay, the procedure consists of, depending on how many areas you're having done. For example, we can start off with the chin area. Okay, and we can put up a diagram of a patient that we did. Okay,
we're going to pull that up there. So we have a before and an after.
That is actually the after picture.
On the
chin. We actually did her, this is her before, you see that?
Oh, I do, before,
yeah, that's
yes.
a before.
Okay.
And then the after, she's had 2 treatments, the one that came on before that.
There we go. Wow.
Yeah.
Now you said, I mean, I have to ask this because...
And this consists of getting like 4 small injections. You'll get like, she'll get 2 in the middle, vertically, and then actually I did her jowls a bit and her nasolabial folds.
The puppy jowls.
Yes.
Okay, that's something my mom's going to want to know all about that, so I might be sending her your way. I have to ask you though, scientifically, because I think a lot of people think they have to go in for a very heavy surgery if they want to do anything about this. This is scientifically proven, you say?
Yes, this replaces liposuction for the chin. Actually, I have a society called the International Meso-Lipotherapy Society, which I'm the president of. I have trained 500 doctors in this procedure. On my staff, or board of directors, are 4 dermatologists and 2 plastic surgeons. And the dermatologists out of UCLA and the University of Minnesota have done studies injecting the medication into the fat, and after a week we see the fat dissolve into solution.
Okay. Now I do want to move over because we were talking about the chin. So let's talk to Dr. MacArthur.
Absolutely.
Doctor and also patient in this case. What made you decide to have this done?
Well, I had another family member. I had my daughter that came in and saw Dr. Chubati and had very good results. And she suggested that I perhaps go and see him. And oddly enough, it was I came in to see him and inquiring about other areas as well. And he says, well, listen, you know, why don't we start with the chin and we'll go from there.
I have a suggestion for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It never hurts to have a doctor's suggestion. So, and then, were you pleased?
Oh, yeah, very much so. Oddly enough, I had a total of 2 treatments, and after the first one, I went back to Canada for a vacation and stepped off the plane. I didn't tell them that I had had anything done, and the first words out of their mouth I said, "Oh my gosh, look at your chin."
Right, everybody. So it was great. So everybody was really, you know, noticed that there was a difference.
Exactly.
That's excellent. And of course, Beth will tell us there was a difference for her, right? You had the saddlebag. I always feel funny saying that because it seems like the saddlebag, but right?
That's what they are.
And the hip?
Yeah, I had them in the hip, and then I also had the inner thighs done. And I will tell you that my pants used to be tight, like through here, and now they're not.
Pants?
So yes, absolutely same.
Oh,
pants.
same pants. Okay. And you were. Okay, I'm sorry to make you do this, but will you stand up one more time? No, and turn this way just so everybody can. There's you guys, the curve right here though. That's where it was, like in the.
Definitely, because since I had it on the inner thigh too, I mean it just helps them down the whole leg right there.
Okay, yeah, go. That's great.
Now this would be a series of 8 to 10 injections per side.
8 to 10 injections
very
per
small needles, virtually almost painless. She can attest to that.
Now we have a before and after picture.
Yes, because this can also...
not of Beth. It's not of Beth, but
not of Beth, but of an abdomen. This is also
an abdomen, because you can do it in different parts of the body.
Where there's the fat, there's the before and there's the after. That is 4 treatments.
Okay. Now, what about cost on something like this? When we talk about, 4 procedures, 8 procedures, 8 injections, what kind of...
First of all, this is not a weight loss program, so we don't treat somebody that wants to lose weight.
Right.
I use a body mass index of 30%, and that equates to no more than 25 pounds overweight. And in that case, if the maximum amount of treatments is 4 treatments, and there's a package cost of $1,200 for 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
which compares to liposuction would be $3,000.
I was going to say, I'm sure if you go into plastic surgery, you're talking many, many more thousands of dollars.
You walk right out the door 10 minutes later.
Well, I'm sure there are lots of people who want to know all about this now. So for more information, you can visit www.AestheticMD.com, or you can call 480-538-9222. So all that information, I believe, will also be on our website if you didn't have a pen. So don't worry about it. But thank you again. We appreciate the information. Up next, we're going to head back into the garden with Dave. Dave, what are you going to be showing us?
We're going to talk all about fertilizers, and right now is the time to do it. We'll be right back.
He says his beautiful wife left him and their 2 young children one summer night on vacation.